Ryan, it is so good to sit down with you again and get caught up. It's been about a year since you and I worked together, back in the May of 2019, was it?
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, it's definitely it's been fun. A lot's happened, and I'm excited to be here. It's great seeing you again.
Yeah, well, so part of what initiated wanting to sit down with you is I was out on LinkedIn and I happened to see that some great things are happening for you in your new job. And so I thought it would be interesting to hear your story about what was going on with you, kind of what was going on in your life that really kind of brought us together to work together.
Yeah, so I was actually in the restaurant industry, as you know, for 11 plus, 12 plus years. It was a management role that, consumed a lot of my time. I was working 70, 80 hours a week. I have a family at home that, obviously an amazing wife that is wanting me to be around more often. I was tired of missing baseball games and missing out on opportunities just even with a weekend at home with the family. And now I've got my Saturdays back. I've got my Sundays back. I'm able to enjoy football on the weekends.
Awesome.
It's been great.
Good. Oh, I love that. One of the things that I remember is that, you'd been in that restaurant industry and that you were making good money and you were really, really good at that. And yet, why was it scary? Why not just write your own resume and do your own job searching?
Yeah, it honestly got to a point where I was, like I said, I was getting burnt out a little bit, to be honest. It was something where I was looking for that potential opportunity that I could even make close to the same or even a little bit less. But it was something where I was uncomfortable. I didn't really know where to start. It's been 12, 15 years, if not longer, since I was back in high school and where we were learning how to build a resume. And obviously you can go online and find all those different things, and it's more of kind of a cookie cutter approach whenever you're looking at things online, and it was tough to be able to find out what I wanted to do. I didn't really know where to start.
Yeah, so you and I sat down, we were in a bread company,
Yeah.
I think, and you'd brought in all kinds of data, which I thought was amazing, and showed me how you'd set all these goals and how you crushed them. And that, I think, was even some phrasing we put into your resume summary. Tell me, and the people watching this video, what was it like working with a resume coach? How do you think that maybe it changed the way that you interviewed or saw your strengths? What was that experience like for you?
Yeah, I think that really it was at one point, I even told you, I didn't even know what I really wanted to do. And I was looking for a little bit of direction there. And obviously we brainstormed a lot about that. And it was something where we really kind of molded that resume together to capture the voice that potential employer would be looking for. And I think that was something very unique that I wouldn't have been able to get from going somewhere else, to be honest. And you really dug in and asked hard questions, and it was fun. But it was something where we actually ended up meeting up a couple times, and you're like, hey, these are all the great ideas that I've got. What do you think? And I'm like, that's bold, but I like it. So it was fun. It's something that it stood out, and it stood out a lot to me, and it really did capture what I was trying to replicate, to be honest.
Awesome. Yeah. So fast forward to today, you're working at Vivial.
Yes.
And you were just named...
I was one of sales reps of the year for 2019. It was great. I had a great opportunity there. Obviously, I continue to keep working hard, and more opportunities can continue to keep opening up for me. I've just stepped into the channel part of things, which is great. Another opportunity again that honestly, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought that I'd be sitting in this position.
Yeah.
And it's changed my life in more ways than I can explain. And I'm extremely grateful to have that opportunity.
Oh, that warms my heart. I love it. Talent and opportunity matchmaking. That's what
Absolutely.
I love to do. And you also now have extra time to do other things. I've seen you at chamber events.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something where I've actually had the opportunity to work with the city of O'Fallon in a lot of different ways. Not just with the chamber, but actually the city itself. It's been great. I've built a lot of amazing relationships, and the people that I keep meeting and different connections. It's like I said, I wouldn't have ever thought that I was in the position I am now.
Oh, well, that's because you crush results. What advice do you have for the person that's visiting my website and they're not sure if they need to hire a coach or if it's worth it, or just what advice do you have for somebody that's in that icky place where they want something different but they're scared or they don't know how to start?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I truly, you can search around on the internet as much as you want, but not until you pick up the phone and just call. Ask some questions. Like, I feel like that in the world we're in, not only are they picking the right person to work with, but you're doing the same thing. And they're kind of going through an interview process with you. And not only are you trying to obviously help make a great decision, it's something where just pick up the phone and give it a shot. And worst case, it's 30 seconds to 5 minutes, whatever it is. And it's something that gives you that opportunity. I think that I definitely recommend giving you a call.
Great. Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for circling back with me today. And I would just say that if you know someone or if you yourself are curious about what might be out there, if you are looking for a new opportunity, you don't know where to start, I do give a free consultation, and I'd love a chance to chat with you and see if we can work together.